And welcome to another video by SauceMaster12. Although really this is meant to be part of the same video as those before. Oh, and I did find out how to cut and do videos, so that's good. I mean, it's a little late, but I finally figured it out. I've done this, I tried this about 23 times, it's been 2 days. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen, but I figured we'd at least give one last hurrah and try it out. I mean, I did upgrade Doom Priest, and I was thinking I'd later, after that, show you, well, what it was like climbing up Doom Tower. At least a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to show the whole thing. I know it would take way too long to just do entirely Doom Tower, but maybe just show off the teams I used for the highest floors and explain why I was doing that. So let's get into it. Now, I honestly feel I didn't bring what is truly me to the last video. I mean, I know I'm saying these things and you probably know nothing about me, so you have no idea what I'm talking about. The thing is, well, I was voted, well, I shouldn't say voted. The way it is that in the yearbook, I had, you know how people have those titles where they get things like, there's the most likely to be successful, those types of things? Yeah, I wasn't that. I was, weirdest oddball, and honestly, I didn't know how to take that, but, you know, I just feel I didn't bring that to the table last time, so I'm not sure how to do things, and I'm not sure what to do about this, but I'm gonna try to figure this out, and, well, I'm not sure, but things may be changing when it comes to these videos, and I want to make them look better. And if any of you have any suggestions, I mean, I know there's not a lot of you out there at this time, so I don't really expect to hear much, but I will be listening. Well, it didn't go well. Yeah, we only made it to the second round. I didn't honestly expect it to go well, but I did want to just, you know, get it done if I could. But honestly, I just think that the first time I got a lot of stuns with LSCI, and I just haven't been that lucky lately. Now, when it comes to Doom Tower bosses, things can be tricky. I mean, there's usually one tactic that helps win over any boss, and, well, when it comes to the Eternal Dragon, what you want to try to do is increase his cooldowns. Which is why I use a team like this. Now, see, we have Akoff, because he's got a skill that places a shield, and increases cooldown by 2 turns if the enemy is under HP burn, which is why we also bring Geomancer to place the HP burn on the Eternal Dragon. Now, when it's just waves, I'm just going to use these skills because, well, we don't really even need Akoff's HP when it comes to the dragon, so it doesn't really matter when we use it. And they'll probably be back by the time we get there anyways. Now, look, I'm not a professional, so I hope none of you expect that from me, but I will try to do my best when it comes to these videos, and yeah. I don't know about any of you, but I actually prefer the old Stag Knight skin over the new one. Which is why I use it. I mean, I have the Gilded Glider skin, but I just prefer the old one. Now, see, that's not supposed to happen. But it's possible, it's always possible it will happen, because Akoff's chances of increasing the cooldown on an opponent's skills with that AoE are 80%. About, I think. Which isn't bad. I mean, it isn't the best, but... Sorry about that, everyone. Someone came home and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to this game, I have a lot of ideas. And a lot of things I'd like to say. Especially when it comes to Doom Tower. See, Doom Tower is quite possibly one of the best things that ever happened to this game. But they do so many things poorly when it comes to Doom Tower. And the rewards are incredible. Let's start off with that. They did something right there. But when it comes to the fragments, it really should be that you get to choose who you're putting the fragments towards. And when it comes to the later stages, when they just give you, what is it, when they give you, well, this stuff, the forged materials. You know, when you finally finished and gotten all those Doom Tower champions. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know if at that point it would just be better if they give us that, or, I mean, this is really an and/or, because this is raid. I don't think they'd end up giving us both, but what if they give us more fragments? Like, just, we can start choosing from those fragments and put them towards these guys. You know, guys we wanted, champions we thought we could get, but weren't able to. I mean, there's a lot of champions that I know people went for in these events. I mean, even I've gone for a lot of champions. And again, I've actually gotten a few of them. I'm quite happy with myself about that. But I would still like the option to, you know, use my fragments whichever way I want. And instead, fragments are just fragments for certain champions. Now, when it came to the final boss, the end of Doom Tower, my whole idea kind of went out the window because we barely even had enough accuracy to do it. With, well, for Geomancer anyways. Everyone else here definitely had enough accuracy to do what they needed to do. Seeker was just there to keep things going. He was there to get us faster than the Dragon. I know, I should probably have my team master already, but I have not been lucky when it comes to speed gear, but that's probably because I focus mostly on defense and HP, and a little bit of resistance when it comes to my champions. I mean, I should probably focus on speed, I should probably focus on attack, but honestly, I hate attack champions in general. I mean, they are weak, they fall so easily. They have almost no HP, they have almost no defense half the time. I mean, if you want an example, just look at Wuji. She is terrible. And again, I mean, she's not, like, in the middle. So I'm actually naming one of the worst when it comes down to it. But, still. When you have a champion with only, like, 10,000 HP and, what, 900 defense, you're not really going places. They're usually going to die. And what I've seen from most attack champions is that they have between 13 to 16k HP, and those are the legendaries, by the way. And they have between 800 to 1,000 defense. It's not a great base to start off from. And there's so much better you can do. And yeah, I know I'm using a few attack champions on this team. Well, I'm using one, and it's Geomancer, because even though I hate attack champions, I still tend to like a few of them. One of them being Geomancer. One of them being Whisper, which honestly I never thought I would like, to be honest, but, you know, surprisingly, yeah, I like her. There's also Scrapper, who I have been a big fan of for years. Although I feel like he's going to be replaced by one of my newest champions, Uros the Cell Cage. Yeah, probably going to be replaced. It just makes the most sense. I mean, they're both helping me with Scarab King. Well, actually, I haven't used Uros yet, but I feel he's definitely going to help me with Scarab King. Oh, no, that's wrong. I haven't used him in Scarab King because I got him, well, in the rotation that Scarab King was in, and it just, now he's not in this one. Now, I've been testing out new clan boss teams, and I've been doing pretty well there. I've also been doing a few other things, if that's content you want to see. Like, I've been trying to move up in Faction Wars. And again, I'm always trying to move up in Faction Wars. Faction Wars has been a very high priority for me, which is odd because I still haven't even completed it yet, and, well, you know, I'm at level 100. I thought it would happen by now. I really did, but, well, I have to say my worst faction, when it comes down to it, is Skinwalkers. Not even the newest one, which it likely should be, honestly, but no, it's Skinwalkers. I just don't have any good Skinwalkers. Well, I have one good one, but he's a healer. And really, I feel like I need a reviver, honestly, because, I don't know, I don't think he's healing enough. It's, the pig, whose name is eluding me at the moment, for some odd reason. Oh, why do I do these things? Not skill fix, no, it isn't. Okay. Again, that would be a bad name. And more ads, of course. They're just trying to get me to buy stuff. I mean, like I said, I never buy anything. I'm a free-to-play player. I have been for years. Oh, and it's a CVC tournament. So, as always, I'm going to be pulling about half the shards. Now, I'm not going to be pulling any more primal shards. And I'm not going to be pulling any void shards either, because I'm saving up in case they do another event with, what's his face, a Kentum. Yeah, Kentum is one I've been wanting for a very long time, because they're just an awesome champion. They've done 2 already. I don't know if they're going to do another one, but I'm saving up in case, which I might be saving up for a while, but hopefully it happens. Now, I'm going to be pulling these one by one. Sorry for anyone who wants it faster. And, oh yeah, there was a new promo code in case any of you missed it. It's, I Love Raid. Now, you probably already entered it. I mean, all the YouTubers have been telling people, but I figured I'd tell you guys too, just in case. Put it out there. Not really getting anyone good, which I will definitely talk about someone if we get someone good. Otochai, a very good rare when it comes to the rares we've been getting over the years. He was a surprise to us all, honestly, or at least to me. I don't know about you guys. He's got Shield, he's got Provoke, he's got Buff Stripping, which is all great things, and, well, at least I think he has Buff Stripping. So let me check. Don't want to say anything wrong about these guys. I mean, oh, no, he's got Block Debuffs and increased defense. I don't really, yeah, no, but he does have a good shield. I mean, it's for himself. It would be better if it was everyone. But then again, I mean, he's a rare. Were we really expecting that everyone would get a shield? Or rare. And you know, when it comes to lore, I feel like they've been mostly focusing on just the legendaries. I mean, why is that? There are so many champions that people care about that they want to see lore on. Legendaries aren't the only champions that are important to people. Or at least Raid community, as Mordor should be talking about it too. But I feel like some people just think that legendaries are the only thing to invest in. I mean, I've seen a lot of accounts, well, most of my clanmates, and sometimes they just invest in nothing but legendaries. And I just feel like that's a bad idea, because there are so many great rares, there are so many great epics that can get you through content. Now, in the end, they may taper off a bit, but Coffin Smasher got me through a lot of content early on. He helped me so much. when it came to game progression. He has a great passive, which we haven't even got Common Smasher, so I'm not sure why I'm talking about it, but yeah, he's one of my favorites. He's even got lore when it comes down to it, which not a lot of rares have. I mean, he doesn't have lore on here. No, you have to go look into the game, like actually search up lore, and then you have to find Coffin Smasher. But yeah, he's got lore. Oh, a pretty okay champion. I mean, most YouTubers hate her, but I kind of like her. I mean, I agree that she might need a buff somewhere along the lines, but she's got the biggest this champion's HP shield of all epics. She removes all buffs. Well, 50% chance. Could be 175, but I mean, let's face it. Books are hard enough to get as it is. I'm not really going to say the highest chance and as first like the other YouTubers do. We're going to say it as it is. I mean, it's better that way, at least in my mind. And, well, I don't even know who this is. Looks like one of the newest champions they may have added to the game. So, let's see. And it's an attack champion, of course. You know what, that could be potentially good. If you bring a buff stripper, or if they have buff stripping. And, let's see. I don't know, I guess the champion could be good, but honestly, I'm probably not going to invest in them at all. And that's Star Pull. Well, that's all I really wanted to show for today's video. I mean, yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Hope you guys enjoyed it.